from Patreon, Patreon.com. You can go there and you can search for 9 malls, like a shopping mall, 9 malls. And basically what he does is he reviews products that, quote unquote, as seen on TV. And for $2 a month, he tries these products, the ShamWow or the Billy Dubs here, or Billy Mays, I guess I should say. But he will buy these products and he will try them out and review them and make a video about it. So if you're thinking about buying any of these as seen on TV kind of products and you want to see how it works, and we've all been burned by them, of course, but I mean, at the same time, there's this one mop that I really enjoy. I can't remember what it's called, but the Hurricane even looks pretty impressive for old people. But he reviews them, and he does a fantastic job. So just go to Patreon, Patreon.com, search for 9 malls. His name is Daniel. He'll help you out for $2 a month.
Hey, Pat, what are you doing? You don't like to read.
Oh, Gary, quit pretending like we don't do research for the 80/20 Movie Show, presented by FatherhoodRules.com, and hosted by myself, Pat Himes, and you, Gary Smith.
Listen, if you're actually reading and doing research, then the show itself is starting to get a little crazy. Usually the only preparation we do is buy some alcohol, enter the Mountain Thunder studio, and hit record.
Gary, well, some of that is true. Especially the part where you drink a ton of booze. Maybe you should tell the people what our show's about.
Sure, my fellow MBA friend. It's based on the 80/20 principle, but we are applying it to films using Rotten Tomato scores. We only review films that score 80 and above, and also we'll review films that score 20 and below.
Gosh, Gary, you're smart and handsome, just like me. I'm thinking it would be a great idea to let the masses know where to find our show.
FatherhoodRules.com, iTunes, Stitcher, and many more podcasting platforms.
And how to contact the show?
I'm at Fatherhood Rules on Twitter.
And I'm at the Red Shenrock on Twitter.
Don't forget, Pat, they can always email us at feedback@fatherhoodrules.com.
And don't forget, the 80/20 Movie Show is presented by FatherhoodRules.com.
You're listening to the Bill and Joe Show.
Childhood. And welcome back to the Bill and Joe Show. I am joined here by Joe.
Hello.
Welcome. Now, in the news, and they're being very, very hush-hush about this information, so I don't expect you to know too much more than what they've already given, but the Apple Car. And the only reason I bring this up is because I believe that there was an episode of ours somewhere between 9 and 10 months ago where you promised that Apple was not coming out with an Apple Watch. You were like, no fucking way. It's already blown up in Samsung's face. There's no way that Apple's coming out. Have you seen one of those yet? Have you met anybody that has one and played around with it? The Apple Watch?
My boss has one, but I have not asked him anything about it. I've just noticed that he's wearing one.
You were just disinterested in the Apple Watch.
I would actually I think I'd want one.
Okay.
Because I like the idea of getting notifications. My wife has a Fitbit.
Right.
And it actually tells her that it'll tap her when she gets a new message or if her phone's ringing, and it'll actually say who it's from.
Right.
But that's all it can do. It can't do any more.
You can't respond to it.
No, and she can't read the message.
Okay.
But I would love that. Because when I'm at work, it's kind of a hassle to take my phone out, and then I got to check it, type back. It would be awesome to be able to look at my watch and go, oh, and just be able to be like, okay, or, you know. But I don't think it's worth, $500.
Is that the low cost of the Apple Watch, $500?
I think you can get one for like $300. That's the sporty aluminum one. But, then you can get the gold, which is like primo, top of the line, like $1,500 or something.
Yeah, I think I can't. Marcellus on one of the stupid ESPN shows, he's got one of the premium ones. He got sent one to wear it on the show, and he's like, "Thanks a lot, Apple." Yeah, I was like, "What a dick." Why does that happen? Why do celebrities get free stuff when they can obviously afford it to just buy it?
Well, because then they're taking the choice away from that person, and they're basically having them endorse it for you. You know what I mean? So then,
well, that's one thing. Like
they got the free Apple one. They're like, well, nice. I guess I'll wear this one. I'm not going to wear the Samsung one.
Right. But yeah, I guess that's true. But what if the gold doesn't match the outfit that night and they have to go back to the Samsung? Like, they're not under contract like any of the NBA stars. Which, speaking of which, how are your feelings about this whole Derrick Rose crap going on about how?
Yeah.
I'm just looking forward to free agency. looking forward to getting paid the money that the other guys are getting paid.
Sure.
And if that means it's here, then whatever. But
Yeah.
it's like
I don't know. I think Chicago proved they don't need him.
yeah,
I mean, all those last couple years where he's hurt, they still get to the playoffs without him. So, not that they couldn't go anywhere afterwards, but
well, even when you had him in the playoffs, you guys still lost.
He's not the answer. I don't
Okay.
think. So, let him go.
Well, you got a lot of things going on, and
I think he screwed over Tibbs.
yeah,
I don't, they get rid of him. He was doing a good job. I mean, yeah, he worked those guys to death, but
yeah. He was like your players played more in every game than any other player in the.
But it was working.
Right.
They just didn't go all the way with it.
Well, they just didn't have the stamina.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, by the end of the season, they're just like
They're just
gassed.
too tired, yeah.
So, I mean, that kind of reflects poorly on the player because they should be conditioning themselves better in the offseason. How long was Tibbs there? Like 5 years?
Yeah, but everyone else in the league is rested, for the playoffs and,
Right.
better managed, I guess.
Now,
But-
what else is going on in Chicago sports? I mean, I'm sure you watched the game this weekend. The
Cubs?
yeah. Let's not dwell on the Cutlerless Bears.
Yeah, the Bears are so bad.
68 total passing yards.
Oh, the Bears are so bad.
Let's focus on the good stuff. The Chicago Bears
Chicago Cubs going to the playoffs.
are in the playoffs.
Yep.
For the first time since, was it 2007?
2007 or 9, I think it was. Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
And you guys are you guys even have the ability to hop over and take the division, do you not?
No. The Cardinals and the Pirates are pretty much going to do that. They're battling that out. The Cubs don't really have a chance.
Okay.
And I'm really hoping that the Pirates take over and that Cubs only have to play the Cardinals in a one-game playoff.
So you'd rather face the Cardinals than the Pirates?
Absolutely.
Really?
Cardinals are terrible right now.
Well, yeah, we lost.
They've just gone down.
We
They're so beatable right now, whereas the Pirates are on fire.
Yeah, they're kind of on fire. Yeah,
and so I would rather see them play a series with the Pirates than a one and done,
Right.
only to watch them destroy the Cardinals and then go on to the freaking World Series.
So, yeah, I mean, speaking of which, like this weekend, there's a ton of college football, NFL, obviously. I'm a big fan of FanDuel. Won another one this past week. 150 the first week and 120 this past week.
You really want to advertise this for tax reasons? I don't know how that works.
Well, I donated it to a charity.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna.
Well, that's very nice of you.
I know. I thought it was. But so this weekend's coming here pretty soon. What do you got planned? Let the folks into.
This weekend is going to be rich with. I'm hoping to hit the golf links.
Really?
Is that golf links?
Yeah. Yeah.
Is that what people say?
It's the links.
I don't know why that rolled out of my mouth.
Yeah, that's not part of your dialect.
I'm hoping to hit the course this weekend.
Okay.
Swing the club a few times.
Okay.
Work on my.
And that's it. You didn't have like a really nice day at Home Depot planned out or anything, because you're doing a lot of renovation to your house. Do you have any tips for any of our listeners about
Sure.
you know how to go about it? Because you fix up your house very nicely. You put it on the market.
It's on the market. It's for sale. If you guys want to check it out, go ahead.
And how do they do that? Go to
just go to forsalebyowner.com.
forsalebyowner.com.
Yeah. Look for the Bill and Joe Show Studio 2.
You've done an excellent job fixing the house up. So I just want to hats off, because I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I no longer care to, but that's why I'm looking at condos.
Yeah.
I really want to get a condo.
So you want no maintenance.
No maintenance.
You want to be able to just call someone and say, "Hey, this is broke."
Yep.
But in a condo, though, you own it. Is that?
Yeah.
Don't you still have to fix it?
No, you own it, but you pay association fees every month. So you own the property, but you pay, like, there was one that was like $220 a month. There was another one that was like $140 a month. And that $140 goes to the maintenance and the upkeep.
So
of,
like the roof,
outside, the roof.
But what about your water heater and your?
That covers.
And then your tile and.
Yeah, it covers everybody's. Well, I don't know if the tile, unless the tile is proved defective.
I mean, if you want to update something, it's still up to you, right?
Yeah,
You got to find someone to do it.
Yeah, Well, I did. You.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. If I need to update something, I'm just going to bring you over. I'll hold the hammer and stuff, and just be like, "Come on, let's get this done."
All right, I got the bag of nails.
Do you need me to go to the store to pick anything else up, and I can smoke a cigarette, stop and get us some sodas if you want? That would be my job. I worked for a painting company where that is literally all I did.
The
I
errand
just
boy.
did errands.
Yeah.
Like run clear across 45 minutes one way to get something,
Yep.
and then 45 minutes the other way. That was a great job.
Yeah. Well,
I loved
the new guy is always, because I did concrete
Yeah.
for a few summers, and when you start out, you're always just like, clean these tools, carry these tools.
Shouldn't it be the other way around, though? The guy who's been there the longest gets the fun stuff. Like why?
Well,
would
it's
I wanna...
bitch work because it doesn't take any skill. It's like, these guys are the painters or
they're honing a craft,
or they've got it down and they can do it quick.
Right.
Whereas you would be learning and you wouldn't do it right.
Just get out of my face. And
That's
go do
right.
bitch
Just go
work.
clean those tools.
Okay.
Go run to the store and get us some Gatorade. It's hot.
Oh my god! Yeah, I want the blue.
Yeah. Oh man.
What's your favorite Gatorade?
Purple.
Purple.
Mm-hmm.
Purple drink.
And I like the Riptide Rush too. It's not so sugary.
Now is that the red? The Riptide Rush?
No, that's purple, but it's in the Frost series.
Oh.
You know how they have the Frost, and then something, and then the G2, and they got all these different levels. But it just means it's kind of like sugar-free and then sugar. And
Okay. Now you know enough about fitness. This has been bothering me. Is it better to drink water or Gatorade?
Oh, water.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nobody should drink Gatorade.
Nobody should drink Gatorade.
Except for an athlete.
Okay. Now, if I was in the middle of like sexual marathon where we don't have anything to do for like 2 days,
Yeah.
should I switch to the Gatorade then?
Well, you might need to do a little Gatorade. Yeah.
Little electrolytes?
You got to get those electrolytes. And if you're hungover, throw a Gatorade in. Because your body's dehydrated. But if you're, just normal, then that Gatorade is just going to be sugar.
Okay, so the electrolytes are not in water.
No. Water is
Okay.
just H2O.
There's no electro at the end of that?
Nope.
H2 electro.
H2O nope.
Okay, so if you're hungover, Gatorade.
Throw a Gatorade down.
More than water.
And then drink
because
a lot of water.
I've found that water upsets my stomach in the morning when I'm
What?
hungover. Yeah, I drink water and it's like,
Well, that's weird.
or if I do coffee, I'm good.
Then you've got this weird body that functions on substance.
On what?
Substance.
On substance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like water is nothing but, water. Your body is made of it.
You've never drank water and had a stomach ache?
No.
What?
Never.
Really?
Uh-uh.
Even as the most hungover you've ever been?
I've never been caused a stomach ache from water.
It can't, like, what was that when we were in high school? We always called it, like, because you, me, and Pat would we just have
Gut rot?
just the gut rot. Yeah, because it would just be like driving in the car and be like, "Oh,
was
what
that?"
the hell was that?" It's like, dude, I got that gut rot man thing going on right now.
Oh yeah, the water I drank.
That's what I thought it was. I don't know. I just yeah, but coffee doesn't bother me. It's really strange, I guess.
That is strange.
Okay, I would just think that Gatorade would upset it more than water or more than coffee. But any other health tips?
No, I mean you should drink. There's no number on what water to drink. Like people say, oh, you got to get 8 glasses a day. You got to
Right.
drink just enough so that your piss turns clear,
Okay.
and then you're drinking enough.
Okay. I did not know that.
And then once you hit that, then you can
Go fuck your liver
just
up.
stay there. Yeah.
Okay. So you got to piss until it's clear.
Yeah. You don't want a dark urine.
Okay.
You want a very faint yellow urine.
Gotcha.
Urine.
Well, this has been Doctor Talk with Joe.
There you go.
We will be back next week to answer your questions.
Yeah, write me with anything. Yeah, you got house repairs. You got questions about medical terms.
Sure.
Hit us up.
Hit us up. I want to thank TomSlatin.com for sponsoring the show, SLATIN.com. Tom is a great guy to work with, a great photographer and artist. Make sure you guys go check him over right after this. Joe, thank you for being here.
My pleasure.
And we will be back next Tuesday.